Hey guys, this is my first YouTube picture on how I make my family portraits. So I guess I'm just going to talk through how it is that I come up with my drawings and what's kind of going on in my process. So I guess as you can see, the first thing I always do is you do like a really rough freehand sketch. And I guess that's how I get my basic idea of what I'm going to do. It's usually really rough, and I'll start and cut and paste in there and move things around a little bit, change the arms and stuff. In this one I was pretty happy with the original startup drawing, which is pretty awesome because it's nice when you don't have to change everything. What you don't get to see is usually next to it on the screen next to me I'll have all these different photos with different positions and stuff, which is where I'm getting my influence from to make the picture. Then after that I like to go and do my thick outlines, and that's all on the same layer. So I'll do just the foreground image on one. Sometimes I'll do the background on a different layer because it makes it really easy once you add the color to really separate out the lines, because otherwise the line work can get a little bit messy. After I've kind of done my little outlines, then I just do the flat color. So because I'm using Procreate, I just use the paint thick brush, and it makes a nice flat spread of color. When I'm doing that, I don't really care about my neatness. It's just a matter of mashing as much color on there as possible. And then once I start doing all the little bits of color, then and shading, that's where I start to fix up all the details. And then of course this bit where it's playing with all the different brushes. So most of the stuff I do will be in the drawing kind of brushes because I like the texture that they provide. I'm not much of an ink brush user. I find them too controlled, if that makes any sense. So I'll stick to all of the pastels, the oils, and some of the distress look brushes, which is the effect that you get, particularly on the dinosaur. You can see that. And the way that I guess I color these, it's really simple in my head anyway. It's just a matter of doing all of my shading first. So you create all the shadows, and then after I've done all the shadows, I'll go around and I'll create more interest by putting in the highlights and the little flecks of light. And the last thing that I will always do, which we'll see in a sec, which is just after I've colored all of my faces, is I'll go on a separate layer and I'll fix up the background and make it a little bit more distressed and higher contrast. But thanks for watching. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and that's how I make my family portraits, which I hope you're like, they're super cool. Thanks guys.